SAP on VPC. IBM Cloud is SAP certified with 3 full-featured IaaS platforms that include Power Systems, VPC, and VMware. Hi, my name is Laurie McInnes. In this video, I will give you an overview of running SAP workloads on VPC on the IBM Cloud. SAP recognizes IBM as a trusted partner. IBM Cloud offers enterprise-class cloud platforms for SAP customers. IBM Cloud is integrated into the SAP ecosystem. IBM Cloud is built for hybrid and multi-cloud deployments and is recognized as being one of the best-of-breed providers for reliable, available, scalable, and secure operations. SAP has verified that IBM is best in class for one of their partners for enterprise class and business-ready innovation. SAP has created S/4HANA so that CXOs can automate core processes, adopt cognitive and analytics faster, excel digital innovation, and leverage the power of networks and ecosystems. The corporate digital core brings together the connected enterprise, insights, simplification, and cost. And for SAP customers, it is powered by SAP S/4HANA. Workforce management, supply chain, customer experience, omnichannel, and supplier collaboration and business networks are all a part of the connected enterprise enabled by innovation using blockchain, robotics, and AI, and many other IBM Cloud capabilities. IBM has created 3 enterprise-grade platforms to help customers enable S/4HANA and application modernization. The 3 platforms are IBM Cloud Power Virtual Systems, IBM Cloud Virtual Servers, and VMware. The common SAP environment is made up of 4 layers that includes services, databases, applications, and the DMZ. IBM Network Security enables segregation where the customer requires it between non-production and production environments. In addition, managed services is segregated by the network. The databases, storage, applications, and DMZ are also segregated by the network. In addition, IBM Cloud provides secure and seamless integration into a customer's SaaS environment to connect apps like SuccessFactors, benefits providers, and many more. The SAP Marketplace and Customer Support Portal. SAP Service Marketplace provides support for business applications, analytic solutions, and platform support, including software download, license keys, customer messages, and SAP Notes database. Let's look at the IBM Cloud related notes. To get the latest information on SAP applications on IBM Virtual Private Cloud, you would check SAP Note 2927211. Here you can see that IBM Virtual Private Cloud offers various virtual server profiles that are certified for operating SAP NetWeaver and SAP applications based on SAP NetWeaver. These virtual servers can be ordered with a pre-installed operating system. The following databases are supported: IBM DB2, SAP ASE, SAP MaxDB, and SAP HANA. The following operating systems are supported: Red Hat, SUSE, and Windows. The following IBM Cloud Virtual Server instance types or server sizes are supported in 2 or 3 tier configurations and can be used as application servers and standalone database servers. The SAP HANA certified server types are marked in the list by an asterisk. IBM Cloud will be certifying SAP HANA for multi-terabyte sizes in the near future. In this list, you can see the 3 bottom options are the SAP HANA certified servers, at 128, 256, and 384 gigs of RAM. SAP on VPC is no different than IBM Cloud best practices for VPC. The difference is that you would select the SAP certified virtual servers. The components are as follows. The public gateway enables a subnet to connect to the internet. The VPN is a secure connection via encrypted tunnel between two networks, so VPC to VPC or VPC to on-premise. The direct link is a direct private connectivity between the cloud and existing customer networks. The floating IP is a public address reachable by the internet. And the load balancer distributes traffic across many virtual server instances. The virtual machine is a virtual server instance. Block storage is persistent storage. The subnet is isolated on the network contained in a VPC. The security group is a virtual firewall that controls traffic for one or more virtual server instances, and the ACL is a virtual firewall that controls traffic for subnets. When you enter the portal to manage your VPC, this is what the Server Management Console looks like. In addition, we are showing the command line commands for the IBM Cloud CLI for the most common tasks. VPC leverages the latest infrastructure as code best practices through Terraform to let teams automate the provisioning and orchestration of virtual private clouds using simple data definitions that can be worked on and shared with teams the same way code is worked on and shared. If you look at the VPC infrastructure for SAP, you will see that in Generation 2, we brought in up to 80 gigabyte per second network performance for virtual server profiles, also up to 5 times faster provisioning. We have a new developer-friendly API that easily integrates to existing tooling, and VPC users and permissions are fully integrated into IAM and the IBM Cloud Platform. Customers can bring their own IPs, and that process is greatly improved in VPC, especially for overlapping IP space. With Gen 1, it brought in the bring your own key to encrypt block volumes using a customer managed key for improved security. Also, it brought in simpler block storage access, allowing volumes to mount and go, so no need for clients to configure operating systems. The architecture looks like this, starting on the left. The user comes through the internet, through the edge services, and can reach the VPC services, such as the virtual server instance, Kubernetes, SSH keys, block storage, floating IPs, load balancers, public gateways, and VPN gateways. They also connect down to DevOps, cloud services, and the cloud infrastructure. The enterprise network here over on the right can be connected to the IBM Cloud through the VPN gateway or through the direct link service. Let's look at the use case for hosting and scaling SAP applications. Customers can host their mission-critical web and SAP applications in a global infrastructure with 6 multi-zone regions distributed around the world. They are all connected via our secure transit gateway. They can handle spikes in traffic with ease by using auto-scaling and load balancing. Customers can host their SAP applications with the highest level of enterprise security using the Keep Your Own Key technology and FIPS certification. Some of the key services here on IBM Cloud, the customers can handle scale with the application load balancer for VPC and the autoscaler for VPC. They can run their SAP applications on virtual servers or dedicated hosts for VPC. They can also run non-SAP databases on the various cloud databases when they do their application modernization or on the bare metal servers. The SAP applications are made globally available with Transit Gateway, and they can seamlessly add in services like functions for transaction processing, CDN for quick asset access, or App ID for two-factor authentication. Now let's look at the use cases for development and test. Remember that the SAP S/4HANA is the digital core, and application modernization is enabled by the IBM Cloud services. So your DevOps teams can create automated CI/CD flows that kick off dev and test infrastructure that exists only as long as they need it. That means the customer only pays for what they use to the second. Resource groups separate assets across the IBM cloud, so dev QA and pre-prod environments remain isolated. Built-in integrations with Terraform will allow infrastructure as code capabilities to be built into workflows. Some of the key services that are used, customers automate their environment with Terraform Provider for VPC infrastructure. They isolate their environments with IBM Cloud wide resource groups, and they can quickly spin up their environments with virtual resources such as virtual servers, load balancers, and utilize cloud object storage. Finally, the use case for extending SAP capacity to cloud. Customers can seamlessly connect on-premise to IBM Cloud with up to 10 gigabytes per second port speed. They can automate by creating environments with infrastructure as code and auto-scaling rules. Virtual servers are created in seconds to make sure customers have the compute capacity they need when they need it, and they can scale up to 5,000 compute nodes on demand. Some of the key services are used to securely and seamlessly connect globally with Direct Link or VPN as a service for VPC. They can automate with Spectrum, Conductor, or Symfony and use the Terraform provider for VPC infrastructure. They can auto-scale for VPC. They can secure the network with access control lists and security groups. If your customer wants to scale vertically with IBM Cloud certified servers for SAP, over on the NetWeaver side, the smallest server they can get is 2 virtual CPUs and 4 gigs per RAM, and they can scale up to a server that's 48 virtual CPUs and 384 gigs of RAM. For SAP HANA, the smallest is 128 gigs of RAM and currently can scale up to 384 gigs of RAM. Again, we have larger sizes coming soon. If a customer wants to scale horizontally with IBM Cloud certified servers, they would need to use autoscale if they wanted to automate that based on the workload demand. So they would just add servers as needed when they needed more capacity and scale back when less capacity is needed.